The stars parted like tall grass before a storm. Wild Rose felt it before the instruments screamed it. Ownership.
You are a cow from that planet. Dirt, are you not?
Wild Rose's jaw tightened. Before her, space unfolded into something impossible. A ranch. Entire suns were penned like cattle, their flares trimmed and harvested.
I am going to cull the males from your dirt ball. You cows will be breeding stock. The sown and those infertile or past childbearing, processed. The giant offspring will labor in our mines, harvest our crops, manage our herds. Strong backs, simple minds, a good yield.
For a moment, Wild Rose said nothing. Her hands trembled, not with fear, but with fury so sharp it felt cold.
First, do not call my home dirt. Second, no one brands my species.
You are small, cow. Do you know how many species have resisted?
Wild Rose stood from her pilot's chair. Behind her, the saucer responded, not with weapons charging, but with something older.
I know how many gods have made the mistake of thinking humans are livestock.
Then she stepped out of the ship into open space, standing on nothing but will and history. The rancher god's smile faltered. Wild Rose raised her hand and space remembered her. The fences flickered. The branded suns flared brighter, angrier, like cattle suddenly recalling they were once stars.
You built an empire on pens and fear, but humanity does not breed well in cages.
The rancher god roared, drawing a weapon forged from a collapsed neutron star. He swung it down with the force of a supernova.
I did not dodge. I advanced.
Their clash lit the Orion arm like a second Big Bang. The ranch burned as its stolen gravity unraveled. When the light finally dimmed, the question hung unanswered among the ruins. Will Wild Rose prevail? And will humanity survive? Across Earth, people looked up at the night sky as unfamiliar stars blinked into freedom. And somewhere in the wreckage of a god's ranch, a red-haired woman still stood. Bruised, burning, unbowed. The fight was not finished. When the rancher gods first measured Earth, they were confused, and yet they breathed true across the stars. This was not an accident. Long before fences were built in Orion, before ranches and culling, there were the Watchers. They looked upon humanity and desired what they had not been given. Form, sensation, lineage. They altered themselves, descending into matter, and took human women. From this union came the Nephilim. Giants whose bodies could anchor power meant only for angels. The Watchers taught forbidden things, genetics as sorcery. Earth was no longer just a world of mortals. It became a crossroads genome, able to host divine force without tearing itself apart. They are compatible because we made them so. The rancher gods learned of this later. They can only copy, splice, and breed. Humanity carries something no other species does, image-bearing capacity. The flood was not punishment, it was quarantine. The surviving giants became myths. Titans, Jötnar, Anakim. Their patrons, the Watchers, were bound, stripped of form, imprisoned beyond time. The rancher gods believe the old rules no longer apply, but humanity survives because it was never meant to be managed. Humans are dangerous to tyrants precisely because they are made in his image. The battle had already broken 3 star systems. Wild Rose was on one knee in the void, breath coming hard.
You are stubborn livestock. I have culled civilizations older than your species' myths.
You have never fought people. You have only fought property.
Time stopped. Not slowed, stopped.
I did not give them to you.
You left. You let us tend the fields.
I entrusted, not surrendered.
The fences of the ranch began to unravel.
They bear my image. They are not tools.
They are compatible because we made them so.
Chains appeared. Old constraints from the first rebellion wrapping around the rancher god.
What of them?
Even so, they are mine.
Time restarted. Gravity released its grip on Wild Rose, and she floated free, caught by hands she could not see but fully trusted. The ranch was gone. Humanity still stands, and the image is intact.